for a recharge. There. There.
Hello, hi Finjay, how are you? Okay guys, just give me a second. But hello Luna, I am almost done with my short for today. I'm publishing shorts, you know. It's taking me a while though, cause I can't do animations as you guys do, so I have to rely on content from my streams, and it takes me like a whole bunch of time to actually edit those content. I'm glad that you're doing well. Is Reggie back to your house, or is it tomorrow? I can't remember. Okay, people. So what am I supposed to do? Well, oh my gosh, he's back. I apologize for the noise. I had to open. I almost didn't stream this night tonight because it's so hot. But my husband said, you know, go ahead, play your video game, have fun. I'll make dinner for all of us, and I really appreciate that. Okay, people. So, what is the purpose of today in Wuthering Waves? I have a small list of things that I must do. It's kind of crazy though that I have such a big amount of things to do. So I'm gonna go from Juanlon, then Rinazita, then Roya Frostlands, Like, I'm gonna go from one to the other doing and then the air is cold for me, probably because I'm in the pool from. Oh, well, no, I'm melting here, Jay. Hi, Sakura. Okay, so what is the idea? I'm gonna come to Jinjo and I'm gonna do whatever it is that I missed doing. Which I don't know what is it that I have to do, but we will find out. These are quests, all of them are done. So I only have 2 quests pending. Oh, those are completed. And I'm guessing it's these Riverside games and this one that is Small Woolly Big Adventures or something. So we're gonna come to this one. And we're gonna try to do at least those 2. And my plan is to keep on working on this account until I have closed that gap. I'm quite sure I have more tasks pending.
Safety measures. Check.
Hey, you're our top runner. You should go first and motivate us. Make the other team sweat. Throw them off their game.
I don't think that's the best tactic. Remember that team from 10 years ago?
Oh, the record-breaking team?
Yep, it's them. Apparently their plan was to act weak in the beginning and then have their final runner blow past everyone else.
That's nonsense. What if we lag far behind and can't catch up again? All our efforts will be in vain. Are you Rover? You gonna participate in the Gulpuff Relay too? Oh, you haven't heard?
It's the best part of the Riverside games. 4 people
Personally,
on each team race Gulpuff Echoes in the water lanes. It's pretty intense.
the thing is,
And we're just figuring out a relay order.
I don't
Open
like long
suggestions.
list of quests, but I admit that in Wuthering
trained
Waves,
for the
I
longest
have
time.
been
Champing and the
procrastinating.
others are all
I
pretty
am
evenly
just caught
matched.
up like
What do you
on the
think?
main story.
See, Rover's on my side. So it's been decided.
We'll win and we'll break the record! You hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you! Louder! Do you hear me?
Yeah!
Sorry for being loud, but you gotta admit, sometimes a strong voice is needed to show our determination, right?
You're
I
gonna
saw another
shiny
team
hunt.
preparing for the race just now,
And what did the
but
vet
they
say?
seem to have
And
run into some problems.
no, here there's no
When
there's
she
no
just
such
rushed over
thing
there.
as cold air in
I
this
hope they're
country
okay.
right now. Hey,
Now, the
14,
race is about
hola,
to
¿cómo
start.
estás?
We need to do a final warm-up. Remember to cheer for us, okay?
Ugh. All those hours of training for nothing. We're doomed.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yen, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wen Shu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, the wounds weren't too bad, but the doctor said that they wouldn't be able to participate in the relay anytime soon. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate with temporary teammates.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join us, not to mention two. Oh. First our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
This guy are recruiting me.
Rover is also a resonator. She's fully qualified for the Gulpuff Relay. Still, it depends on whether she'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins.
Oh my gosh, why are you feeling bad, 14? I'm doing good. I don't want to really talk about it for the bed right now. He just came home. Okay, I'm happy that he's back home.
Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely
I
split
don't
it
want
with
your
you.
money.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Huh?
Oh, why didn't I think of him?
Huh? Are you serious? The General doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
Well, there's more to your general than you know. That's all I can say.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now.
Back in the
And you may
days,
still
these
have a
were
chance to
called
get him on
companion
board. Don't let
quests,
others take your
and they
chance.
would give us 100
We're counting
asteroids
on
for
you,
doing
Rover.
them. Now we don't have companion quests, they are just like part of the main quest, and so we're getting less asteroids.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me
Give me a
about it.
moment, guys.
Maybe I can help. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate? No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have good teamwork. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me.
Okay, here we are. Here I am.
Joining you. I see. Might be fun.
Let me...
But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. A temporary team.
I had to close one of my windows. Things have just been different now. Stuff has changed. People have moved on. Así es la vida. That's
I'm
true.
fine. Thank you for asking.
But even if
It's
así
been
es
a
la
long
vida,
time
sometimes
since I've last heard that phrase.
we have to acknowledge
Indeed.
that all
No
those
need to worry about the
changes
end
and
result
sudden
before the
changes that
competition
we
begins.
see happening in life, we have to be gentle enough to recognize that they create
Yes.
some sort of
I'll
warning
join you.
within us, like
Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start
even if
soon.
así es la vida, we have to kind of
Let's go join our new
acknowledge the
teammates.
fact that sometimes we get hurt in the meantime, that like when so many things change at the same time,
Nothing.
we
Perhaps
also
it's just my
kind of miss
imagination.
people, miss places. Like we gotta be we gotta acknowledge that at least.
You managed to rope the general in?
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race. With General Jian and Rover on our side, maybe we can even aim for a new record.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. Ten years ago, a team set the record in the Gullpuff relay race. That record remains unbeaten to this day.
Hey, hi,
Since
Drizzle.
then, every
I'm
time the games are
trying
held,
to
a major highlight is
shorten
whether
the
record
amount
will
of
be broken.
quests I have
Yeah,
pending.
I
Although
really
I don't
wanted
think
to
I will
learn
be
from
very
their strategy.
successful tonight
The video of
because
that race got borrowed
I
and
think
never
from what I
returned.
remember, these companion quests tend to be like a little
They
bit
set
longer.
the record. They must have trained together for a long time. Well, we're a temporary team. Would have been able to learn much from it anyway.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow. So even General Jian has heard of that race.
Yes. That was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much time left, and we haven't even decided the relay order.
Ah, the relay order. It used to be decided by the captain. Then, General, can you decide it for us?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Gunchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first? Seriously?
You've always been the first runner during our training. Surely you'll make a good start.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Ling Yan. It's a safe arrangement indeed.
Phew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jiyan and Rover, I think... General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Ling Yan, then General Jiyan, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. I'm glad to hear that. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let her decide the name. Good. It sounds easy to remember. The name is settled then. Everyone, please get ready in your designated exchange zones. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
I apologize about that, but my daughter decided to come like right now and tell me what is an stalker and why we should take care of stalkers. Like, we should take care of stalkers. So I need to catch up on the chat. I didn't want it to. I spent so much time waiting for her to actually talk because she talked very late. She's autistic, so yeah, she was talking about stalkers because I put her like in this cyber safety class for kids, right? And it seems that was the topic today. So she was like giving me all the information for the class, but I didn't have a heart to tell her not to tell me. But so let me catch up on the chat. Okay. Oh, I'm going back. Yeah, my warning was to jump. 14 says, yeah, my warning was just to stop trying. Not to open up anymore. Cuando vivo encerrado no es preso de preso. No salgo lastimado, how I say. Okay. Well, that is one way to confront when we are hurt. Actually, I did it for a long part of my life. However, do you know what I found out? That by closing myself, I was bleeding over the people that did nothing to me. You know, like the newcomers, because the ones that hurt me were actually out of my life already. I mean, all of us kind of deal with the situations in different ways. For me, it didn't work. It worked for a little while, but I ended up alone, honestly, depressed, and I don't know, it didn't feel pretty after a while. At the beginning, it was okay, you know, but then after a while, I just felt that I was being unfair. And, you know, I had this person that once told me something, and that something kind of lingered in my mind for quite a while. And I remember that she said, but why do you keep punishing those of us that, you know, want to be around you or get close to you because of something we didn't do? And that kind of made me see the whole situation under a different perspective. This person didn't know what I have been what I went through, but she did sense that I was someone that did not allow people to come close by. And I think that I will always be grateful that that person told me that, because at the end, humans are social beings. Like we need other people. However, I also realized that the problem was, in my case, okay, it was more part of me. I set up expectations for people in my head that were most of the time, and here I'm talking about me, right? Just sharing my own experience. Probably this has nothing to do with your experience, but I'm sharing mine. Like, let me tell you, I'm gonna give you like a small example, right? I am someone that is always, I'm always like, if you tell me, for example, that I don't know, that you have a bird and that the bird is at the bed, probably I will remember that, and the next time I see you, I'm gonna ask you for your bird, right? And if someone tells me, you know, I don't know, I feel like a little bit sad today, probably in a week I'm gonna ask that person. And it happens to me even with the strangers on the internet. I see people, and all of a sudden, if I don't see them again, either on my social media or streams, I will just send them like a message, you know, just doing a welfare check. It's like, are you okay? And there was this person that hung around on my streams, and that person, she told me like, oh my gosh, I have never felt like I would care to someone like a stranger, you know. Sometimes I do get in trouble because of that, because in some cultures that could be felt like you are trespassing some personal boundaries. So I do try to control myself. But what happens, because I am like that, I was expecting people to be like that with me. And it took me a while to understand that everybody has a different love language. And if I read this book, let me tell you the what are my books? The book name is The 5 Love Languages. It's by Gary Chapman. And the central idea is that people tend to express and feel love in different ways. And Chapman argues that many relationship problems, not only like a romantic relationship, like friendships also, happen not because, and even family, happen not because love is absent, but because partners, friends, family are speaking different emotional languages. That does not mean in any way that, because there are toxic behaviors and stuff that you don't have to accept. And he kind of identified in the book 5 primary love languages, like words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. For example, in my case, the way that I express love is through acts of service. I try to make other people's life easier. Like I enjoy cooking, for example, or doing something for the people that I love. So that's something that I do. Hey, hi Laila. And hey, hi Playa, welcome to YouTube. But because it's acts of service, my love language, I am expecting other people to do the same thing for me. And in the past, you know, I had people around me that was not their love language. Their love language was words of affirmation, for example, telling me, I don't know, thank you, or I'm proud of you. But there were people that didn't do the same things for me that I did for them. And then I felt like they didn't love me, when sometimes, and I was able to identify like a couple of people. And I'm gonna tell you the best example, my husband. My husband's love language is giving gifts, receiving gifts. He is someone that is always paying attention to my needs. Like if he's driving home, he will stop at the supermarket and get me, I don't know, my favorite yogurt or my favorite something. But because I am more acts of service, I would get pissed off because I would think things like, why is he giving me yogurt when I want him to, I don't know, maybe make a sandwich? And that was something that at the beginning of the relationship caused a lot of stuff between us until we both understood. Let me keep on catching up. Hold on. I think period actually causes me depresso. Well, I mean, I'm not blaming you, expresso, depresso. I mean, period can do that. It's not only like the crashing hormone. It's also that you're cramping, your hormones are crashing. Honestly, I am not a very nice person. I tend to kind of stay 48 hours away from humanity when I have my period, because I'm not feeling like hanging around with people will do me any good. But sending you all the love. And the Jiyan quest, Nona, that's exciting. It's been so long. He's a hoodie. Yeah, I never got him though. That was such a pity. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that, but it should pass as quick as it. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. For me, it lasts 5 to 6 days. But I'm just miserable the first 48 hours. You are so sweet, I agree, and kind and thoughtful always as well. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. You know what? The thing is that I'm about to say something, and please don't grill me about it, right? Society sucks, and it sucks because as time goes by, we are disconnecting ourselves from our humans' emotions and from the emotions that other people feel. Hi Mel, welcome in. How are you? And I always tell people, like, for me, maybe because I don't think I'm old, but I am not Gen Z and I'm not Gen Alpha for sure, right? So one of the things that I feel has done a lot of damage to relationships, and it's also incrementing maybe the amount of depression, anxiety, and a lot of things that are going on in the world right now, is that we have lost the ability to connect with other humans. Oh, I think I always hurt people. But you know what? The fact that you don't understand how that happens means that it could be either one of two things. Either you found the wrong people, right? Or second, it was just something that you did without, what do you say, like without intention. I would say that. But one of the things that I always tell people, when I was a child, I remember my grandmother, and I didn't meet my grandfather. He died before I was born, because my mother and my dad had me at a very late age. But I remember going on Sundays to my grandmother's, like from my mother's side house, right? Family, friends, everybody got together on Sundays over there. Everybody would take like a dish, and well, we would like eat. But what I remember the most, it was people, cousins, friends, you know, the oldies from the house, like the grandmas and the aunties and the uncles, you know, sitting down and talking about their problems. Yes, you're not alone, and you don't have to go through it alone either, even if we can be there exactly for real life. So I remember everybody talking, like, why didn't you bring your girlfriend? Oh, you know, we broke up. Oh, what do you mean? And everybody would be sitting down talking about the problems, but also talking about the great times, the good things that have happened that week. And whenever I left that Sunday at my grandma's when I was little, you know, us, the cousins, we still do that. Sometimes we don't do it anymore like in person because we live like worldwide, but we do have like this phone call every 2 weeks. And we cannot share the bad, the good, the bad, the great, the fantastic, everything. And now I see, again, please don't grill me. I'm not shaming anybody. Do not trauma dump it. I mean, what is trauma dumping? If a stranger feels so overwhelmed, I mean, another human, if I am standing and talking about empathy, and some other human comes and tells me, you know, I don't know, my mother died, or this shit happened to me, or I was diagnosed with this, whatever. I feel that the least we can do is support that person in the best way that we can. But now it feels like we should not be talking about the bad things that happen to us, because a lot of people, not only on social media, I'm talking even about like in real life. I remember talking to a friend of mine, and she told me at some point, oh yeah, but I'm not hanging around with these, like a mutual friend. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna begin this challenge, but I'm gonna lose. I will probably have to call my husband for this, but I'll try it myself first. And she said, I am not hanging around with her anymore because, you know, she was going through a divorce and through some financial issues. And every time we get together, she's just talking about the bad times. And I told her, have you thought that maybe by talking, this person is avoiding, I don't know, depression or something like that? Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much. But I don't want that. I don't want followers that way. I'm okay how I am. Thank you, though. So, one of the things that I do, hi Kyoko, welcome in, is that I always say, why we need a, like, why do we need a, like, why do we need humans interaction if it's not to share the good, the bad, and the everything? It doesn't make any sense. And that is something that I always think about. You know, sometimes, and I say it like very frequently, and then I told my friend, like, why? I mean, you used to hang around with her when she had the money, when she was not in financial situations, when you could go clubbing, but now that she's going through shit, then I'm not hanging around with her because I don't want to hear her problems. That's not being a friend. I mean, that's not even being a good human, if you ask me. And I feel that nowadays, like, people tend to, they don't want the bad of the other people. Like, they just want the good. And that's why we feel so alone in our lives. It's like we are constantly, hold on, I was like talking, banning someone, doing two things at the same time. So personally, you know what, I have always said this, and you will not see it on my rules. If you are not feeling at your best, if you have something that is tight on your chest, even if I'm having fun in a game, I will stop the game, listen to you. That's not gonna cost me anything. Oh my gosh, watch me totally fail on this. So I understand there are days when emotionally what the hell? How am I? Oh, never mind.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, she's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, keep going. Take over. Huh? Who was that? Wait, the gull puffs don't seem right.
Did we made it?
Watch out.
Where do I have to go? Did I made it? That was it? My two favorite quotes are right there on my Twitch bio, my Facebook, everywhere. The world is full of great, amazing people. If you can find one, be one. I'd rather listen to your problems than to listen to... Yes. And again, as I said, sometimes most of us, many of us, do not have someone go where? What? Why did they left me here with these two enemies? Listen, sometimes
Rover, are you
people
all right?
don't have a way out on real life. And we have come to
sorry
the
for what just
point
happened.
where you cannot
almost
even
reached the
post
finish
your
line and then-
opinion on social media because people will grill you, literally. Like you say, I love pistachio ice cream, and somebody will show up. Like, what a weirdo. What do you mean you like pistachio
Rover,
ice cream
you
or
notice
whatever?
anything unusual
And I'm like,
before?
what? Have we lost the ability to communicate? Have we lost the ability to be kind, to
An
be
unfamiliar voice
respectful,
briefly
to
interrupted our
embrace
team's
other
chant.
humans? And then we do that,
Wenchu,
but then on
let's
the other
evacuate
hand,
the
we want
spectators now. Send them
people
back
to be
the city
kind to
in
us,
batches.
and we want
I understand.
people to have empathy,
most of the
and
teams
we
are waiting to
want
start their
people,
race.
but
And it's our
then
first Riverside
we have to
Games in
question
years.
ourselves, like, is
Ending
that
early
what I
has
am
spoiled
giving
their
the
fun.
word? Do I have empathy?
The voice you mentioned.
Do
Could it be our
I,
spectators cheering?
am I kind?
When Rover asked me to team up with her, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I
Yes,
have
it's like
requested the
it's like
monitoring
I
data
was
records of all
saying.
nearby waterways from
So
the Academy for
some
safety
days
measures.
we are not
I see.
maybe
I thought the goalposts were just
emotionally available, because the fact that someone is there does
There
not
might be
make
an
them
underlying
emotionally
cause of this
available.
unusual
But then, do you know what at least what I believe we have
Records
to
will
do?
take
We
some
have to
more
work
time
on
to
ourselves
download.
to
Evacuate
grow
the people first.
a thick emotional barrier,
I trust
so
your
we
decision,
can
but-
embrace people. Because there's gonna be one day, and I can tell you from my own experience, there's gonna be one day when you want people
Man
with thick
somehow ended up
emotional
riding a
barriers
goat puff
out
when
there
it all
that
happened.
can
And
sustain
he
you
seemed to
when you
really
can no
enjoy
longer
it.
fly.
Now other people are eager
I
to
work
give it a
in
try
therapy
too.
for that for a long time, because
They
I
all
said
seem
I was
super excited.
at my
it'll
lowest in
take
my
some time
life.
to evacuate
There
them.
were a lot of people that got away
Get
from
that
me
person to leave
because
first,
they
and the
said,
others
you
should
know, I
follow.
cannot handle what you're
Soon,
going
I'm
through.
going
And
with
I
you.
understood that, but it hurt. It left me alone at my lowest. And I said, you know, I don't want to do that ever to another human being. So I said, how can
Of
I
course.
work
Rover,
on myself
you are respected
so
by many.
I can be
If you're willing to help us
supportive
calm people
to
down,
other
it will
people?
make things easier,
Also,
for sure.
what is the percentage of people that will actually show up? Listen, for somebody to dump a trauma in an open space, either as a stream, social media, believe me, it's not easy. I mean, unless the conversation is about that, it's not very easy.
Sir, please
People
calm
will
down
not
and stop talking about
trauma
riding
dump
goalposts.
unless they are at a point
was really fun.
where they can no longer hold it. And when somebody does that, do
May
you
I
know
have your
what
hand?
happens? They are one
What's
step
wrong?
away from making a terrible mistake in their lives.
Nothing
And I can
major.
tell you from my
I
own
just need to
experience, I
confirm
have shared this 1,000 times here on stream. I was twice in my life, I
As I
consider
expected.
that I didn't have to exist
get
in this
hurt?
physical
I
world.
didn't feel it at all.
And because someone
The
listened
adrenaline
to
from
me,
excitement
someone
may have
took all
dampened
my
your
traumas and
sensitivity
said, you know what, come here, give it to me, baby. I'll
However,
listen
your
to
nervous
it.
response
I will
betrays your
walk you.
condition.
I will
Your
walk
right
with you
hand has
through
been
your
shaking
trauma. I am
involuntarily,
here today.
likely because the
And the
wound has
only
been
way
left
I can
untreated.
repay that to the universe, to the animal archon, to
Fortunately, it's
whoever
not
you
caused
believe
by the
in,
goalposts.
it
Please
was
take
by
this to
me
relieve
doing the
pain
same
for
thing.
now.
And I remember going to my therapist
Ouch.
and telling
Oh,
her,
it's really
the only
starting to
thing I
hurt
want
now
to
that you mentioned it."
accomplish is
right.
that I want to
Have
be
you
able to
calmed
hold
down now?
people the same way
I'm
I
sorry.
was
I
held
got a
in
little
at
carried
my
away.
lowest.
I'm sorry again for the trouble.
I
caused.
still do
Let's go
not
have someone see to your wound.
give up on the idea of becoming a psychologist at some point of my life, but in the meantime, I do feel,
Fancy seeing you here.
oh my gosh, mortified. I haven't seen these guys since the beginning of the game.
The race for now.
So I feel
Can you fill us in
that
on the
we
data?
do want to keep things like
I've
cheerful,
checked the monitoring data as you
or
asked.
I don't know,
And I found
because
unusual
usually we're
fluctuations in
streaming
upper waters to the
gaming,
north.
you know, but gaming have trauma. I
Why didn't the
mean,
nearest beacon
whoever
pick up
didn't
on this
cry with the
anomaly?
death of Tepe on
The resonance
Genshin,
beacon is functioning
or
properly.
with the
We still
hug
don't know
between
why the initial
Columbina
warning
and
I will
Sandrani,
investigate this further at a
I
later
mean,
time.
that's trauma right there. And I mean, we deal with it every day. I think we are afraid of is about maybe saying the wrong thing, or that the mood of the chat is going to go downhill. But I have always said I don't want a community that is insensitive to whatever a member of the community is going through.
Similar to animals in this regard.
That's not the play. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe I will never be, and I do not dream big things with being online. I have been there already at the top, and it's not that pretty either. So I feel that if we can all support each other,
The timing of this change is concerning.
that is
Why did it happen
a place that I
precisely
am,
during the
you know, that
Riverside
makes me
game?
excited to be at every morning.
Perhaps
I
the
do
Riverside
again,
Games
as I said,
proved
I'm not
to
greeting
resonate
anybody.
with something
Everybody
in the
knows
upper
how much you
waters.
guys can take. And we all make decisions based on how much we can take from
Yes.
life, from
Let's
people,
go.
from situations, and everybody is entitled to that. However, as humanity, we should not be aiming to silence the bad. We should be aiming to become strong enough, brave enough, heal so much that we can deal with. Am I done? No. Now I have to go to the abnormal location, for heaven's sake. Oh, 37%. I have never been there. But we will go there and do whatever we have to do. So that's what we as humanity should be aiming. What I feel that is dangerous is that right now, as society, as humanity, we are not aiming to do that. I feel we are aiming to... And life at the end is a combination of so many things, like a combination of the good, the bad, the great, the lottery. Like, did I tell you guys that I had a... What is that? I shouldn't have just dropped myself in the middle of this. I have a friend. She was an ex, like a former colleague, and we used to work together at the same place. And she won the lotto, a lot of money, like millions. And it is like I say, we share the lotto, but we also have to share the bad things.
Let's take them down first.
Like, I cannot say, my dear lotto friend.
It's the retroact rain. We need to hurry up.
Defeat the remaining... Wow. Like, I cannot say... I want to share with you the lotto, but when your mother dies, I'm not gonna be there. I don't want you to call me. I don't want the trauma dumping of your mother being dead. I'm not going to the funeral. I mean, if we're friends, that's not even friendship. I call it basic human empathy. I'm gonna share the good. I'm gonna be happy for the good, but I'm also gonna be there for the bad. That some people cannot deal with that I understand, because all of us have traumas, and sometimes your own traumas kinda
Drive safe.
forbid you from dealing with somebody else's. But that's what we have to heal at the end. At least if I can do something, anything, a phone call, I don't know, make a joke. You see me die 1,000 times. By the way, I have died like 10 times.
The voices are coming from here.
Trying to kill the dragon on NT. I'm waiting for Vutops to come to tell me what am I doing wrong. Maybe this is just a skill issue or something, and I don't think it can be done in co-op.
It might be trying to tell us.
So if I can do anything to ease the trauma, sometimes, most of the time, people just want you to listen and say, you know what, hold on a little bit tighter, because things are gonna get better. Okay, I should read this, right? Like, tap the button, blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't read it. I will find out. What is this? Hold on. This needs concentration. Oh my gosh, Nuna doesn't concentrate. Oh my gosh, I missed that one. Wow, I'm surprised of my own self. But again,
You should relax.
there's always a way. Something I saw a streamer do, which I really like. She has like a community. It's a streamer on YouTube, but she has like the support. She has like the support moment on her stream, and she does like in the next 10 minutes, all of us, those of you that want to share, things that are going wrong in your life, do that on the stream chat, and we're gonna support each other. And I found that to be so beautiful. She does that like in the middle of the stream. She streams like, I don't know, usually for 4 hours, and she does that like, okay, and she has this timer, and it's 10 minutes, and everybody will tell, you know, my boss was an asshole today, or I don't know, I broke up with my girlfriend. Oh my gosh, isn't this like one of those sonosphere thing? This is so long, but I will survive. Do I have a choice? No. What did it say? Hold on. The mind's a recollection, blah blah blah. Well, it doesn't talk about elements, so I'm gonna go with a team that I really like, which is this one. And I like that because she does it and say, okay, 10 minutes are over. And she has this animation, which is like a small little box or something that comes out in the stream. And like a bunch of letters get into the box, and those letters are supposed to be all our problems. And the box closes, and
Yes,
it grows like two little
Technically,
wings,
it's a
and it
replica of
flies
the city
away.
made up of
And she
remnant
says, you know,
frequencies.
this box is gonna take your worries, you know, for the
Simply
next
put,
part of
it's
the
an
stream,
illusion made of memories.
and all
Scholars
our
would call it a
great
sonar
energy
sphere.
of all of us
The environment
is
here
like
ever-changing.
surrounding that box,
One misstep and you
helping
may fall.
like to uplift you or
Stay
something
close to
along
me.
those lines. That's what she says, and I like that. I felt that was so beautiful because some people that were not having problems at all in that stream
Are these
were
the
just.
spectators we saw earlier?
Where am I?
No,
You know
they
what?
are memory projections from the previous
I'm
Riverside
not gonna
games.
do anything. I'm not gonna get anything accomplished.
Can't quite
to run.
describe it.
What do you mean resurrection point activated? I didn't die. So why are you resurrecting me? Oh my gosh. You got a friend in me. I love that song, Playa. It is there if you die. Oh, okay. But there was no enemy attacking me. Oh, maybe it's for what's coming. Hi, Silly. How are you? In the first year that I started streaming,
It's the
for
temporary
Thanksgiving,
team from a
I
decade
did
ago.
this stream, which was like a stream for those people that were spending Thanksgiving alone, right? It was like
I'm
a
fine.
12+ hour
Brought back
stream
some memories.
that I left running.
According to Mortefe's
And it was
speculation,
so-
this sonar sphere was resonating with the Riverside
It was-
game's frequencies.
I
It led to the
cannot do it.
abnormal fluctuations we
Right,
detected
but
over
anymore, because honestly it was a struggle for me that year. But I feel that it was beautiful because so many people was alone that day. And I don't know, for me Thanksgiving is like a very special celebration because Thanksgiving at the end, it's the moment to give thanks. And there were people saying like, you know, I don't feel I have anything to be thankful for. But then others were there and we were sharing like, what are you having? And there was this person that was not having dinner.
It's the tacit discords. Watch out.
And because of all the conversation, what? You know what? I'm sorry. I know this was conceived for us to kind of test the character, but I don't have like, what do you mean? There, everybody's dead. Daddy issues. I'm doing good, Silly, by the way. How about you?
They
So
seem to be playing a game
I think
of
it was
imitation.
beautiful because at the end, people
Those
were
are
making
nothing but empty
jokes,
shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem.
and I guess we had a great time. But it was a struggle for me because I
All
was
of
making
this,
my family
I
dinner.
have a feeling it all ties
I
back
did take
to
a
the
break to have
temporary
my
team.
Thanksgiving dinner, but I was split and
I
I felt that
rarely
I
ever
was not
mention it,
giving
but 10 years
100%
ago,
to
I was
any,
a part
not to
of
the
that
stream
temporary
and
team.
not to the
Back then,
to my family. So I decided not to do it last year.
it's the Nell Squares bell.
Is wallet not good? Something doesn't feel
Don't
right.
worry.
Of course,
I'm
something
here.
doesn't feel right. I mean, you
We'll go
guys
see
went
for
into a
ourselves.
sonosphere, which is not known because it has pretty things inside. So of course there's something not doing good.
Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
Oh, please.
The city's
Don't give me
upside
that
down.
camera angle. I
So is
hate
everything
it.
in this place like this?
Have you seen this game
Are
has
these fallen soldiers manifestations of memory?
The fog is thickening. Stay alert. Be careful of the tacit discords, Rover.
Dismantle. Huh? Huh?
Cut.
Down to the micron. Huh?
Huh? Deviation corrected.
Structural collapse. Huh? Break apart.
Chisa is cheesing. I love her. A lot of people, I don't know why a lot of people
decade
said
ago,
not to pull
shortly
for
after the
Chisa, but
conclusion
Chisa
of
is
the
such a
previous
good
Riverside
character.
Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserac Highland. Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency.
I wanted that character
In the
so
end,
bad
we
when I
contained
started
the
playing
outbreak
MOBA, and
at a
I
heavy price.
wanted him and Jinshi, but I never
The battle
got them.
took countless lives.
All
Our
I got
victory
was
overshadowed
Cacharo.
by the
They gave me
immeasurable loss.
Cacharo like my life depended on it.
And they were not the only ones who lost their lives in the Deserac Highland. This sonorosphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind. As tacit discords devoured the fallen
I like
soldiers'
how-
frequencies,
I
they
was
became
about to say
convinced
something, but I
they
think
were
I'm
the
too
soldiers
spicy
they
today.
feasted upon.
You could go for them now if you
they're
wanted.
just reenacting what
How?
happened in their
Do,
memories.
do we have like a special banner?
But it seems
I do
the
want
remaining
Jinxie.
frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting.
I like how in the games we get these characters, right?
Yes. The tacit discords
That
emerging
have,
together.
you know, like
This will
makeup,
endanger
earrings,
more
and all
civilian
that.
lives if we allow
I mean,
it
I'm
to
talking
occur.
because in my country, like there
It would
is a
seem
very
so.
strong,
It's the bell.
I don't know, how do you call
They must be
machismo
showing
in
the way for
English?
us.
I need to find that translation. Give me a second. Like toxic masculinity, chauvinism, and I have this friend that, well, he's not my friend anymore, but
Let's make
he
them
used
count.
to be my friend. That used to speak
The bell
a
sounds
lot.
closer now.
I thought it was over, the nightmare, but no, I need to continue fighting. Am I out?
The tacit discord should be aware of our
Resurrection
presence now.
again. I'm
They'll be harder to
resurrected.
deal with.
I feel like,
Brace
I don't know.
yourself for the fight.
well, at least I still can die. That's what that point means.
The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurins first.
Whatever you do, do not launch him outside.
Dismantle.
Because let me tell you what I learned.
Style and grace.
Here, if you launch the enemy,
Bow before me.
they will come back. Oh my gosh, I'm launching him.
According to what we've learned,
So,
this battle happened
again,
a decade ago. Why are they only
and
calling out
he
to us
used
I think
to.
it's because of you.
Oh, I thought I had saved myself.
now? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year of all
What
times,
are you doing,
when the
woman?
Riverside
Like,
Games have
come
been
over
held
here.
before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary
Whatever
team,
you do,
so
do not
Guntron
launch
and
him.
Ling Yan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead.
Do
It's
not
like a deja vu of the
launch
race
him
from
for
a
everything
decade
that's
ago.
sold. And do not
that's
launch
what triggered
yourself.
The resonance. Blink. The fallen soldiers. They must have held on to those memories dearly.
They're not gonna tell
That's
me
how they resisted
resurrection point
merging
like
with
that.
the
Yeah,
tacit
they-
discords.
oh my gosh, the
Yes.
thing.
They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desert
Oh my gosh. I used to be so afraid of these guys. I mean, I'm still are though.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
What do you
And so they
mean?
called out to us for help.
Die.
Let's move
There
on,
is a
Loki.
banner. Okay, hold on. I need to read that. I was just talking about that with
Causality overturned.
with Ivory
Ready for battle.
With pleasure.
today.
Unstoppable.
Let's just watch him because he's glorious. I wanted him. Where is resurrection? Give me the resurrection. I'm not getting resurrection. Why not? I'm gonna be honest with you. I just hit the T letter and that's it.
The bell is right ahead.
Is it Nell Square ahead?
Yeah, there is a banner that has a way to pick who you want, Changli. But that's
Let's
coming.
go.
That's coming like now. I ask because. Oh my gosh! Here comes the tilted thing. That makes me dizzy. Am I gonna? Oh. Please tell me this is a cutscene because if not, I'm so dead right now. Yes, it was a cutscene. Are you kidding? No, but I am broke, and I'm saving for Suizui. But do you know how I got Brand and who else? I can't remember.
Nonsense.
I got two characters. One of them was surely Brand,
They're
and it was
reenacting
like in
our
a
first
similar
lesson for new
banner
recruits.
for. It was for one of Wua's anniversary. Hi, Illusion Hat. How are you? No, Illusion Hater.
During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. It's significant
It's been a
eluded most of
while.
us
How are
during
you
initial
doing?
training, myself included. Until that day.
Well, not that while. Oh. Winzy, did you change your user?
Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally
Oh, so,
realized.
sorry, I forgot the story. So my friend
Nell
plays
Square.
all these games,
It is
right?
the place where our career
But
as
he's
soldiers
always
begins
hating
and ends.
on like
These monsters will never fathom the weight of
on
their
whatever
sacrifices.
form of masculinity that does not fit what he considers to be masculine. Well, it's not a friend. He was actually like someone I know, right? And I usually stay a little bit quiet because I don't know. I don't like going into discussions with people that I know won't have the maturity to hold on a decent conversation. But he was just there hating like no, because men shouldn't wear skirts, shouldn't wear makeup. As I say, well, then you should stop playing WoW and you should stop playing Genshin because reach the bottom of the building. That is not. Oh. Oh my gosh. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Hi, Roots. How are you? I don't know. I don't like how this looks. No, he's horrible. I don't like him. And I don't have a healer.
Can't let this one pass. Let's go together.
Oh, this is a Thunder in Memphis. You know what? I remember this.
Entertain me.
Yeah, you killed me a bunch of times. Do you remember when I was like AR something little? Well, now revenge is coming. Ah, you remember me? The times that you killed me? Well,
By my side.
you're gonna die for the old Nuna, the one that you killed so many times. There you go. How are you, Roots? I'm good. Just got a call. Oh, your cousin was calling. I love it because I know you really like talking to your cousin, and your cousin is like a nice person. What is this? The Thunder in Memphis? The human form? And that guy was so pissed off with me when I told him he should stop playing his games and stuff because, you know, guys in Wuthering Waves and all these games, they wear makeup. And he was a Xiao main. Oh my gosh, on Genshin. And I told him so many things about Xiao. Like, basically, you're insulting Xiao and you're a Xiao main. That was so sad. My cousin sends me like 1,000 TikToks every day.
Thank you.
Whenever she finds a TikTok or a reel that reminds her of me, she sends it to me, and I say, you know, that is a form of love.
I'm fine.
She also sends me recipes and tells me like, when can I stop by to pick it up?
They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free.
You know, instead, why are we talking so randomly in this place? Shouldn't we like go out of the sonosphere in case something goes totally wrong and we can have this conversation with a cup of coffee somewhere else? No, why are we talking inside the sonosphere? Oh, because they had to give me the chest? Well, that's fine. Then we can have the conversation. Hi, Shinturt, how are you? Now I'm wondering where to apply this positive energy before it's gone. Nah, it's not gonna be gone. Sometimes the positive energy, you need to put it inside a little box and save it and start pulling out from it in the days that you're not feeling so positive.
We're no longer seeing any unusual fluctuations.
I confess that I had a crush on Mortify.
Good job.
Or Mortify.
You should have
Or
successfully
Mortif.
prevented a potential TD
Well,
outbreak.
in Spanish, it doesn't sound
As
that
you
pretty.
requested.
Yeah, and
I
you're gonna
compared
tell
the
me, Nuna, but they
fluctuations with
pronounce
those
the
of the previous
name on the.
outbreaks.
Yeah, I play without
And I did spot
headsets.
some similarities.
I read. Do you know why?
Thank you,
Because if not, I get
I'm not
overstimulated.
done yet. Thank me later if you must.
If I had a Primogen for every
There are some
garbage artifact I get,
similarities,
well,
but
I
not
would be
identical.
millionaire.
I'm no
Do you know
expert in
I
this
have been
field, and I
farming
can't give you any definitive
for my
conclusions yet.
skirk in my alt account,
This is the
and I
frequency
have like
sample
right now like
reported.
2 months. No, like a month and a
Frequency
half.
sample from a Sonoros
Going
sphere.
to the same domain
I'll
every
give her to
day,
a
and I
colleague.
get the
It's in
other
better hands
set.
with her.
I have just gotten like 2 pieces of the set. I guess one feather and the other thing I can't remember. A cup maybe.
She
And the
specializes
rest
in
is from the
echoacoustic
other
research,
set.
And the sonorosphere is her field of expertise. Yes. Whatever
Oh
you
my
do,
gosh,
please keep it safe.
Roots. You're a 10 stream
What now?
streak. Thank you so
You don't
much.
trust me? I trust you.
So
as
people,
always,
can you let's talk about
This
Christmas.
sample
That way I can forget
means a
about
lot.
the fact that I'm
Rest
melting.
assured, you should know
Listen,
how
we
careful
gotta
we
do
are with our
something with
samples,
global warming.
especially such a valuable one.
I'm not kidding.
This
You
should be
you
on
will
wake-up
get
call.
you will stay noon
Grade one
less
phenomena is more
if this
complicated than we
continue.
It is a wake-up call, and it may also
Oh
hold
my
the
gosh,
answers
this
we've
is so
been searching
crazy.
for all of these. By the
But
way,
we
the Riverside Games people were looking for
I
you,
love
GM.
Christmas.
Probably
I
wanted
love
to
the
discuss holding
decoration and I
event
love the
again at a
fact
later
that
date.
I don't know.
Sure.
In my
I'll go talk to them
country
once everything
on
is settled.
Christmas, there's a
Now,
law, right?
if there's
That
nothing
in the
else,
year you
I'm
earn
going back to my
13
lab.
salaries, right? And salary number 13 is you don't get any taxes applied to
Vulgar.
it, and they give it to
There's a
you on the
place
month
I
of
need to visit.
December. So you get like a double salary. Like if you earn $2,500 every month, on December you are going to get $5,000.
Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
I read your write up about. I had to somehow immortalize. I'm gonna translate. I have a writing about a cockroach. I'm gonna translate it because it's in Spanish, but I had to immortalize the entire heat stuff. I in case I don't survive, people know what happened. I mean, that was crazy. Why am I walking? I'm quite sure the place I'm going has a waypoint. You know, well, they're called resonance beacon here, but you know, I'm old at this point. I have accepted my reality, my age, and why is there something shining over there? Well, whatever. I thought they were gonna give me something. So, people here get like a little bit festive and happy because they have more money. And I don't know. I like the decorations. I like how cheerful the house looks.
There is something I wish to do.
But I wrote one time my husband left on a trip 18 days. We had no kids at that time, and he left for 18 days. And he
This
kinda
is the seed
left
of a
me
resilient
alone.
Type of flower.
I hate
I asked the
roaches,
Academy to help me
but
find
it's not
years
like
ago.
it's not like I hate them. That no. You, it's like if I see a cockroach, I get like paralyzed. They are the most disgusting animals in the entire planet. I don't know who came up with the idea of saving cockroaches. I mean, how are they still alive?
can
We
see
kill
all
cockroaches
of
every
Jinzhou
day,
City.
and well, so he left. People
thought
every day
Died for
since
Jinzhou
the
would
day
want to
he
see how it's
left,
thriving now.
a cockroach showed up in my
This
house.
flower, we named it the Amortia.
Every day. It was crazy.
Yes.
Immortia is
word
not such a
represents
beautiful
both
name, but
departure and
the word
return.
represents both departure and return.
Yes. I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, we need something like this to hold on to. Thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them peace. Now they no longer have to fight. And this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here.
People, there's trauma, very heavy trauma on Silver Palace. Very heavy trauma. I'm waiting for that game, but I have to admit that I'm questioning my sanity.
We have prevented one outbreak for the time being. But a greater danger remains lurking in the darkness. Our knowledge of it is severely lacking. I must act
No, I
to
didn't
prevent
make it
more deaths.
to the closed beta test, but
Rover, I have one more request.
I was so down about
If one day
it
I
that
perish in battle
in
and
the
cannot
server
return home,
of
could you please plant
like in
one
the
of these
Discord
flowers for me?
server, one person that we have been like talking for a while about the game, you know, he asked me like, did you get into? And I said, no, I didn't. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna give you like my credentials so you can go in and test it out. The game is
Thank you,
awesome.
Rover.
And that was just like the beta test. But I saw him play the beginning of the game.
Rover, I heard you'd return to the city
And-
of General Jian.
Oh, who's this voice, Wenchu? Why are
I am
you?
beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
People, I'm still doing this. Can you believe this?
Gotta go fast. Check this out. Pew, pew, pew.
So, there is like a lot of trauma. Wenchu, here you are. Hi, Woozy.
Greetings, Rover.
What are
You
you
see those
saying?
fish?
Ribs? Apparently,
so
scientists are
happy in the
attaching
safety of their
cameras on
pond.
cockroaches so they
Happiness
can
and
find
safety
people in.
often come at a
Listen,
cost,
if one
whether it be
stupid
fish or
scientist sent a cockroach to find me with a
And
camera,
if we don't
I
feel
can
the
assure
weight
you
of
the
that
minute I
price,
get free from
someone
there,
else
that
is carrying
scientist
it
is
for
meeting
us.
his end. Yes, I want to know the glitch, Jay. Tell me. Welcome back. No, if you wanna look for me, send a snake if you want. I don't like snakes, but I'd rather take the snake and
How
not
time
the
flies.
roaches.
I coordinated the Riverside Games that year, too. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The
So
sunset
a
so
roach
beautiful.
showed up every
Like
day
what we're
for
seeing
18
now.
days.
It was so
And
tranquil.
the way that I killed
That
them
team
was that I
thrown
took my
together last
husband's
minute,
shoes
and nobody thought they could win.
and I would,
They
throw them to the
distinguished in the
roach
first
until I
exchange.
hit the
But
roach.
then,
The first
team
night it
surprised
took
everyone with
all
their
the
final
shoes
runner's
because
expert
you
go
know,
of handling a
I don't use
victorious
archers.
finish. It was
You
truly
already
a
know
race
at
to
this time that
remember.
I'm not very good. I have skill issues when killing things. So
Yes. I still remember.
I
how
took all
excited
the
those kids
shoes
looked,
that my husband have left in
just
my
like
house.
How you looked in this photo.
I need advice. Okay, let's go. I got the new legendary cookie and I'm 410 pulls away from the 200 guarantee so I can one star
We
her.
were worried.
So do I
we weren't
swipe
going
for
to
the
get a
40
photo of you
pulls?
all together. Luckily,
Well,
the
listen
photographer
to me.
managed to capture a shot of the whole team.
Anyways,
thank you
for you
for
to
bringing
pull
that
for
team
that
together.
new legendary
Rover.
cookie, you
I'm planning
have to
talk
gather
Jan
this
about hosting the
special
Riverside Games another time. If all goes
currency,
well,
right?
Please.
So I
Join
would
us.
say keep on playing as if you haven't earned the new legendary cookie to see how much you can max her out. That's what I would do at least. People, and that's how we used to earn primogens. at the beginning of the game. Now we don't earn primogens, I mean asteroids anymore like that. And the other story that we have to make is this one. It has to, it's like the in-core story anyways. Oh, but I'm close by anyways, so we can go over there. Let's go. Na, 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 na. Have I told you that I hate the motorbike? Where the heck am I supposed to find Encore?
Zip! Next stop, the horizon. Woohoo!
There was an easy way to come here, but I decided to make it the hard way. She's a healer, so she's basically replacing Sugar Swan in the arena meta.
What happens next, Encore?
Do you know the
hear
kid?
rest of the story.
I don't got there. I don't have her.
Oh, settle
Still.
down, you two. The Woolly Warrior will come out once everyone
Luna,
is
read the
nicely
glitch.
in their
What is the
seats.
glitch?
Plus,
Okay.
Encore is still waiting for
Back
a
then,
friend.
if you look up Palkia type
there she
weakness,
is.
it search up Dragon and Salamense. Just Salamense, and now there's a joke of Palkia being, I wish I had a Salamense right now.
Encore finally got to see you again.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Encore was wondering if you'd come, and even had Cosmos and Cloudy go scouting for you.
Listen,
Encore wants you to
I
come
love
play with us
Encore as a
and listen to our
character,
stories.
but I don't like her gameplay.
Everyone was so busy the last time Encore's here in Jinzhou, we didn't even get to play together. But Encore won't let that happen again, cause Encore's here on vacation this time. Of course they do! Everyone at Black Shores is really nice. Even someone as busy as Alto gets to have them. Anyway, since we finally got some free time, I told Alto I wanted to visit some friends in Jinzhou. Oh, but he just lay in his chair, bragged about how he has so much grown-up stuff to worry about, and was too busy for playtime. Poor grown-ups. They're always so busy. They don't even have time
Even
for
Encore
school.
knows that we,
Well,
as grown
too
up,
bad for Alto.
are
All I
doing
could
so
do
many
was come
things
here
at the
by
same
myself
time.
with my stories and Alto's wallet.
Hi Mel, did I
Let me
miss a
introduce
message
you
from
to
you,
everyone.
Mel?
But I think most of them have heard about you already. Gather round, everyone. Encore presents to you Rover,
Let me
savior
see
of
something.
Jinzhou,
If the fishing game is
hero
fishing.
of heroes.
You see, I don't know why it gets disconnected, honestly.
Oh, really? So you're the big hero.
Oh,
Encore
good. You
was
get to
talking
find out why
about.
Encore name is
She
Encore
said you
today.
took out
Time
that
for me to
giant
grab the
TV like
tissues.
this, and
Oh my
that.
gosh.
So
More crying.
cool. Are you here for some stories, big hero?
Okay, so the fishing game should be fishing, right?
Yep. Encore stories are really fun. Last time we had one about a big bad wolf that
There.
can turn itself into mist.
Sounds a lot like Alto.
Oh, there's this other story about about a golden-eyed kitty and his little birdie friend with gray feathers.
This one's about me and Yang Yang.
Uh-huh. There's plenty more of them. This time, Encore's got a whole new story to tell. It's about the adventures of the Woolly Warrior. You'll love it. That's right. Adventures are the best.
I can't believe we
Wanna
met
hear Encore stories?
like so early into the game two
If you
characters
enjoy
from the
stories,
Black
Vulgar,
Shores.
You might even get to go inside one.
To
What
make
do you
things
say,
worse,
Woolies?
the lore bomb on Black Shores was kind of crazy.
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some kind of metaphor? Doesn't hurt to check it out, I guess.
I guess Wallet stepped out for a little while, I think.
Encore's even saved a front row seat just for you. All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start.
I don't know, I have the feeling we're gonna cry. Na-na-na-na-na.
I don't want to listen.
No, 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 I don't want to say hi to the serious child. I want to sit down. Listen, woman, I want to sit down. There. Oh my gosh, what was that?
All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the grey birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time. Nope. Today's story will be about the Woolly Warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination, known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame? Oh,
I want them all.
so
I'm
this
not
is the
sure I
kind of
want
choice a
fame though.
grown-up would make.
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
Everyone's
Like I have
wishes are
seen,
different, which also makes their journeys unique.
I have seen and listened to all
And
these
among
crazy
these people,
stories of
there's a small adventurer
people that
goes
get
by the
obsessed
name
with
of
celebrities
Woolly
and then
Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies,
They make their lives miserable. I wouldn't want
I
that.
do not seek
I'd rather
wealth
be an
or
unknown
honor.
person.
Blah. Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, if you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes? I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior.
I like how, you know, the entire Solaris is in a crisis and stuff, and we're just randomly there having fun with Encore in this moment.
When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed this story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the woolly
Are we
warrior's
supposed to close the
companion
eyes?
accept this invitation?
I don't know if it's my youngest that tell me to close my eyes. I will close one eye and the other one, I will leave it like maybe 5% open to see what's going on. I wouldn't close the eyes.
Where am I?
What? What do you mean resurrection?
Hey,
Wasn't this supposed to be...
Is that
Oh
Encore?
my gosh.
I should go check it out.
Listen, Encore, where the heck are we? Oh, finally.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
You know what is one of the biggest lessons that
Wait,
this game
wishes?
has given me?
Looks like
And
I'm
also
inside Encore's
Genshin.
story somehow.
Then we'll be going in the same direction. If we reach the end of this journey and find out about the Gateway of Wishes, we'll be back to the real world in no time. Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh?
What
This
if you
is
could
the
say,
woolly
like, what
kingdom,
is
a land
the
filled with
greatest
lots of
thing
woolies. Look, even the clouds are
the
shaped
story
like
of
them.
Genshin has teach
You're
you?
in luck.
What
I know
would you
this place
say
like
it
the
is?
back of my hand. I can be your tour
Like
guide.
things you can do, like, apply to real life.
Yippee! Let's go! Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden.
In my lifetime, I've met 12 people who are famous in some way or another. 6 VAs and 6 drag queens who were on a popular competition reality show. Moonlit! How's your OC going? Well, the only famous person I met, I have met in my life, like, really met, was someone from my dad used to work on TV, right? And oh my gosh. And I met this person
I'm just an ordinary box.
that was really famous at that moment on TV, on television. And I made him an interview, like, for school.
Beware.
And
This is where many
oh
woolly
my gosh, I'm so dead.
stories begin. When the story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, We should get to
And
the
I
end
made
pretty
him
soon.
I made him an interview, and he told me, like, I don't
You're
remember
in
a lot
for
from the
some
actual interview, but I do
surprises.
remember that when I asked him, like, something along the lines, if he could go back in time and he would choose
Look at all
again
these
to
monsters.
be.
Let's beat them up.
What encore is this? That is not the one that I built, though.
Here comes Encore. Hi.
Why I didn't like Anchor, I can't remember. I totally didn't start a new senseless OC. I knew that was coming somehow.
Monsters.
But that's fine. It doesn't matter how many
is Cloudy
OCs
Fairy.
you create.
Scared pretty easily.
I believe
really
letting
nice
out
and will give us
creativity is a
directions.
great way
She's even
to
got
spend
all
your
these
time.
things prepared.
So I will always support as many OCs as you create.
So, you're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do is follow this path
Okay,
and
so
collect
3 relics.
Yes. The first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain it, you will have to face all of your challenges head on. Be careful. Next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in yourself,
So
you'll find it eventually after
one of the
searching
greatest
every
things
nook and
that I
cranny.
believe Genshin
And
has
finally,
taught
the
me
Wreath of Hope,
in all
a
these years
crown of
playing
flowers
it
that can reflect a person's
is that
thoughts,
you
never
don't
withers,
have to put
forever
your
blossoming.
life
Once you've gathered all 3 relics,
on
the
hold
Gateway of
until
Wishes will
things
open
settle
before
down.
you.
Even in seasons of
Perfect.
chaos, uncertainty, and
clues
even
about
on
the
answer
relics,
questions,
Woolly
that you
Warrior's
can
adventures
still
are
laugh,
officially a go.
explore, create memories, and
All we
find
need to do
reasons
now
to keep
is go
moving
through this
forward.
door and
I
we'll be
think
back
that
to
is
the
a
real
great
world.
message that
Oh, thank you,
Genshin
Fairy
has left
Cloudy.
me with. Like, imagine, because
Very welcome, dear.
I totally didn't
you
add
have
another
any more
man to the
questions,
list. Well,
do come back
you're
anytime.
entitled to do that. Thank you so much, Mel. The 6 VAs I've met are Bud Hill in HSR, Navia, Columbine. Oh my gosh, you met Navia. And Wanderer in Genshi's, Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time, and Connie from... Oh, Connie! I love Steven Universe. Listen. This guy, I asked him, like, if you could go back in time, would you still choose to be on TV? And I think his answer kind of marked me because... what do you mean? It's completed. Okay, assume that I don't want to quit. What do you want me to do? To stay here? Like, doing what? There's nowhere to go. Nothing to do. So why would I stay? This is crazy. Yes, get me out of here. And I asked him, like, why? Why wouldn't you, like, want to be on TV? Because he was a pretty famous guy. And he said that he missed being a nobody. An unknown person that nobody knew his face,
From the Woolly
and
Kingdom.
that he missed that because if he would go like to the supermarket, people were constantly approaching him, and that he felt he didn't have like
Yuppers! It's where all the
a
Woolly
private
stories
life
begin.
anymore.
Cosmos and Cloudy's
Hi
home.
Ivory, how are you?
With their help, Encore
Here I
can even
am,
invite friends for a
finally
visit.
doing companion quests.
But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up.
And
You're
that was
different.
pretty
You're one of
surprising,
Encore's
you
best
know.
friends and have listened to my
But
stories.
then I
So
opened that
Encore wanted to
social
give you a
media, my social
surprise.
media went viral, and I found myself understanding this guy. So I spent like a whole month deleting pictures from that social media, deleting pictures from me, my family, a bunch of things that I have over there for security reasons
You and I work
and
great
for
as a
safety
team.
reasons. And
Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions worked their way out
Now
of all kinds of
I
trouble.
wish that guy would
Just
be
like we
alive,
did.
but he's not alive anymore. But I would have told him, you know, I
Mom
totally
said that
understand
as long as
you.
believe, the stories will give you strength.
Also, like on the
So whenever I
internet
think of them,
now,
it makes
when
my
you
heart
have,
feel warm.
when you are a content, this comes from experience.
And Uncle
When you are a
wants to share
content
this
creator
warm
and you are
feeling
very
with you
well known,
make
and
you
that's
happy
why
too.
if any of you guys are going
Because
into
Uncle
social
loves to
media,
play
you
an
wanna
adventure with you.
have a
It's
decent
just that
amount of
everyone was so
subscribers
busy
or
last time.
followers or anything you want to get,
But this time,
be
Uncle is
very
here on
mindful
vacation.
because you need
Curious
to
about what
grow
happens
a
next
very
in the
thick
story, Mama?
layer.
If you are, you should join
People
Uncle's
can be very
adventure
cruel
team.
on the
That
internet,
way, we can
and
go
for
and find
example,
out
in
if
my
anything
case,
together.
and a lot of people ask me, "Oh, Nuna, are you gonna do face reveal?" No, ever. Deal with it. Try to find the VTuber on real life, because I already was in that. No, you need to grow a thick layer yourself.
For our first team
For example, in that
let's go
account, I
find
have
out everyone's thoughts on the story.
100,000 plus followers, right?
The joys
And
of
if
the
I make a
story should be
comment
shared
in
with
any
everyone.
account
It's not
of
just
any
my
topic,
story.
even if it's, you know, oh my gosh, I love
Once we know what
pineapples,
the audience thinks, we'll know how to
because I
work on the
have
story
that
going forward.
verified badge, and
After all,
because
it's the applause
people
that makes for a curtain call.
go and check your profile and see that you are like you have 100,000 followers, they're gonna hate you because you like pineapple.
Okay,
And
let's see.
that is something that I'm very grateful that at the time my account went viral, I
what
took
she
the
thinks about the
decision that
story.
same night,
Let's go ask her.
you know, with friends and family that were able to help me, to delete every trace of me or my family from the internet. Because people can be very hateful and they can go to
By
extremes
yourself over here.
just to
What's your
make
name?
the life of content creators a nightmare.
Hi.
How do you get thick skin? Well, I guess getting thick skin
This
requires
is Rover. She's the captain of Team Woolly.
to be mean at some point.
Yes. Hello.
Like
We're here to ask
the
about
way
my
that I
thoughts
dealt
on
with
the
that
story,
was, you know,
right?
my social media
I
is not a
actually have
democracy.
something
And
to
I
ask
say this
you.
in every possible
Ask
way.
away.
Don't ever say, oh, I'm gonna
will
test
answer
Nuna. Because
anything.
Nuna sounds like such an I do not test me.
Okay.
Because I have been there. I have
Is
10
it
years
true that
on social
after
media.
gathering
12
all the
years. So don't
relics,
test me. I don't care,
you can have
Banin.
your wishes come
I do
true?
give you the benefit of the doubt because
what
I
it
do
says
that,
in the
but there are I
story.
have like some limits, right? So first of all, I guess the
like
first
you
thing to
see
do
this.
to grow a thick skin on social media is to remember that it's not a democracy. That your social media is like your house. And if you come to my
It's a
house
map
and
on
you
a
are
piece of
entering my
wood.
house with your dirty shoes, I'm gonna
That
send you
looks like a
backwards.
lighthouse and a giant rock
And
over
that's what I
here.
do on my account. Like on my account,
Uncle
it
can't
doesn't.
really tell
I
exactly where it
lower
is.
the engagement in that account because I was getting hate comment from people that didn't even follow me. They just came to sparse hate. So
You can
I
tell
put
just
every
from
single thing in
Oh, you must
place
have been to
because when you
every
have like a
corner
big
of
account, you
Jinjo.
get access to also some, and when you're like verified to some
Area
stuff.
on the map is circled out with a sword
And
shaped
basically,
sign
I
in it.
ban every single word, so they cannot post
this
anything
be a
they
treasure
like.
map?
Second thing that I do is
Sign
that
must
every
be the
single
sword of
comment
courage.
goes to an inbox
Uncle
where I
remembers
review
that at
them
some
before
point
they
in the
get
story,
published.
The woolly warrior will get her hands on a treasure map.
So the bad comments get
Where
that
did you
person
find
gets
it?
blocked and deleted.
It's from my mom.
And I
It's a
guess
promise we made.
that was like the first
Mom
step that I
took me
took on
to a
that
fair
account.
one time.
And when people complain, because believe me, I
remember
get
in that
complaints
play,
like, oh,
the
then
adventurers
like
wanted to have
if
their
you
wishes
want, if
come
you have a
true.
public account, you have to
So
suck it
with
up.
the
No,
Woolly Fairy's
no,
help,
listen to me.
they set
Because you're
off to
walking
find
out in the streets, I
legendary
don't have the
relics.
right to punch you in the face, right? So
like
if
in the
because my account is
story
public,
you
you don't
told
have the right
us.
to say certain things. And I have the right to block
After
you.
watching it,
Boom
I asked
chakalaka,
Mom
I don't
all
care.
the time if these relics that could make wishes come
And
true were real. And
that
whether
is
we
like the
could go
first
look for
thing.
them.
like when you're in social media.
she was always
The
busy with
second
work
thing
as a
is to
ranger,
understand
so she wasn't
that
home much.
a lot of people, most of the time, that people that will be hateful
Then,
on social
one
media,
day, Mom
they
gave
are
me
not
this treasure map. She said she
being
got it from the
hateful
Woolly Fairy,
because
and
they
it's
hate
for
you.
one of
They
the
are being
hidden
hateful
relics.
because they hate themselves. Because
She
you
told
cannot
me
give
next
to the
time she
world
came
whatever
back
you
from
don't
work,
have inside
she
for
would go
yourself.
relic hunting
You
with
cannot
me,
give, you cannot
and I
love
wouldn't have
people
to
if
be
you don't love
afraid of
yourself
anything with her around.
first. You cannot give anything.
She
Like
wanted me to
yourself,
think
you are like
hard
a
about
little
what I'd wish for
wallet,
most
right?
once we found all
If I
the
want to
relics.
give $25 to everybody I know, I need to have all that money inside my wallet. The
thought
same
of a
thing
lot of
goes in
wishes.
social media. When
I
people do
wanted
not
to
have
have
empathy
all the
for others,
starflakes
it's
I could
because they
eat.
don't have empathy for
Lots and lots of
themselves.
new
That does not
toys.
excuse them. But I do try to see them through the lens
now,
of,
I only
you know,
have
the poor
one
thing.
wish. I
But I
wanna see
block
my
them
mom
anyways.
again.
And
There are so many things I want to
and
tell
then I
her.
guess that's the best thing. The second thing is that for you to grow a thick skin, I think like a thick layer.
The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me that the
But I
mother
felt
died.
like they were hiding something
That is like one
from
of my
me.
terrible fears.
I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map.
The other thing that you can do to
told
grow like a
Dad
thick
about the
layer
map,
is
and he just
heal.
hugged me and didn't
You have
say
to have, you
anything.
need to have the ability to laugh from your flaws.
But when I heard your story,
You need to have the
thinking,
ability that if
it's
someone
all
tells you,
true,
hey, I
then
don't know, you're
maybe,
chubby,
just
or
maybe
I don't like the way your eyes look. You go ahead, you know what? I don't like the way my eyes look either.
then you should
And
join
that's
our
mostly
team.
why I don't have like my physical
Encore
self
knows
out
that
there.
grown-ups
Not
always say that
because
kind of
I
thing
have an
just to
issue
be
with that,
nice.
but
Most of them are okay. Just a little stuffy sometimes.
it's more like to
Encore's
protect
heard a
my
lot of them
safety than
before.
anything else.
So, Encore can tell what's real and what's not.
But
Like this
you have
treasure
to,
map?
you need to
It's
have that
100%
ability, the
real,
ability
that's
to
for sure.
laugh from your own mistakes, because you're gonna make them. We are all humans. It's like when people come here and tell me you did bad the rotation. Let me tell you,
Treasure map?
bless
Then there's no
me,
reason we should
my
go
brother,
this
that I survived because I have skill issues. I don't care. I know it.
Searching for an ending to
And
the
I'm not
story.
afraid. If somebody shows up and tells me, you know, you're a crappy player, I'm gonna tell him, you know, totally agree,
The clue to the
100% with
ending
you.
is right in our hands.
But you know
What
what
do
I
you
am
say,
not?
Captain? Let's get
I am not
this
someone
journey
with lack of
started.
empathy or lack of education. So I do know what to say on social media and you don't. So you have to be mean sometimes. And you have to to make a stand for your point. Like, you have to stand for yourself. Another way to grow a
Team
thick
Wooly
skin
ready to
is
roll out. Objective. The
like
three
the
relics.
more you expose yourself, the more you
I'm
give
not really familiar
people
with Jinzhou. Have you ever been to that place, Ying?
tools against
Mom
you.
would sometimes take me on a field trip.
And when I mean expose, it's
but she
like,
warned me not to go there alone because TDs might show up.
I don't know, it's like
That's why she said she wanted to go
if
with
you
you
want
together.
to,
All right then, it's settled. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
I don't know, if you want to, in a stream it's a little bit different though, but in, where the heck are we going? If you want to, for example, I don't know, say, I'm a lore player. I know a bunch about the lore, but I will never say things like, you know, I am the only one that knows lore stuff, or I'm the best lore. Like, sometimes when we are, what is that, people? Can somebody tell me? I know it has nothing to do. No, Nuna, that we're not doing that. Okay, yeah, I already know what it is. It can stay there for the rest of its life until So,
According to the treasure
like,
map,
you
sword
have
should
to
around
be
here
willing not to
Why are
let
there
people
so
know
many
all you know, but
Are they
also
having a party?
at the same time, you have to be humble enough to accept that you don't know everything. That you can be wrong.
They look really angry.
You need to have
No need
patience
to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe.
because everybody is fighting a battle that we
Don't
know
know
nothing
this,
about.
But Woolly
By the way,
Warrior once met a huge cat
are you still
monster
there,
100
Ivory? How
times stronger
are
than
you
her,
back from
and she
your
was
appointment?
so
How did it
scared
go?
That her legs were trembling.
So
Really?
most of the time,
That's right.
if somebody
But even
is
so,
having a hard
she
time
stood
or
her
kind of
ground.
snap at me,
Because she had all of her
I
friends
have
behind her,
educated
she had to
myself,
dislike the situation
and
we're in
my
now.
first
You
thought
can't let
is
a few
this is
small
a person
TVs beat
hurting.
you down.
Why?
Let's
Because
make this quick, Encore.
I rescue dogs for a long time in my life. Like I spent a bunch of years rescuing dogs, right? And
it to me.
when a dog gets hit by a car and you go and try to rescue that dog, right?
Assuming master control.
The dog will probably bite you if you don't wear the gloves. I mean, and you're trying to save the dog. The dog is there in the middle of the road, right? And you're trying to save the dog. And you say, like, why are you so malagradecido, we call it? Like, what the hell was that? Did you guys see that the slow motion? What happened?
You two were incredible.
So
you betcha.
you need to
Wait till
say,
you
okay,
see what
this
else we
is
can
a
do.
dog
Am I
that
right,
was hit
Rover?
by a car. And that person is not talking to me, but is talking from a place within themselves where they have hate. I mean, where they have pain.
We'll take on anything they chuck at us.
So you breathe and you go like,
Quick.
I don't think
Let's
what
check
you
and
said
see if
was
the
very
sword's around
nice.
here.
And that is like the opportunity you give that person to think and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, I apologize.
It's
And
a
then
bit
everything
too
is
high
cool.
for Ying and me to reach.
But if that person doesn't apologize,
I
then
got it.
comes, you know,
Looks like
the
we
evil
just need to
Nuna, the
place
one
the
that I
treasure
told you
map on
about the
top.
other day, and then you ban and you forget about that. And that's how the thick skin actually grows. Also, I believe in honest conversations. You cannot imagine the amount of people. Oh my gosh, more jumping. Well, there's a gift at the end, though.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Why is
not
it
in the
up
story
there? How am I gonna get
Well,
up there? Oh
random
well,
twists
from
and
down
moments
here.
do happen here and there. It's
So-
an adventure. We're so high
You
up.
cannot imagine the amount of people.
This is even
No,
higher than
no, no,
any
no,
of the
no, no,
climbing
no, no.
games Mom and I used to play.
You cannot imagine the
Just
amount
keep
of
looking
people
ahead and
that
it won't be as scary. It's easy.
somehow
Here, watch.
I feel that morning I cannot jump.
Next up, the horizon.
Oh, I don't actually need to jump. So you cannot imagine the amount of people that I have approached, like in private, through maybe. No, Nuna. Nuna is not falling.
Next up, the horizon.
That I have approached, like in private messages, and tell them, hey, listen, what you did or this piece of what you said was not nice enough. I believe we could be kinder. I feel that is part of keeping your community healthy as well, right? It's like going into this conversation and then the person will tell you probably, oh my gosh, I didn't say it with that
So, is this the sword?
with
in
that
the
in
story
mind,
that
and
you
yeah, but then you
sliced
made it
through
sound like that, and it
everything?
goes into that conversation, because what do we want at the end?
It's the
I mean, those of us out here streaming,
courage.
having social media, what what do we want from all of that?
The sword's actually made
People
out of
want
wood.
a community, and we want a healthy community. Like, you know, I'm gonna put an example of my community in YouTube. I'm very proud of my YouTube community.
What does it say?
I'm proud of Jay, of Wallet, of Mel. I'm proud of Lila. I'm proud of all of you on YouTube. And why am I proud of that small community? They have had disagreements.
Right now, you must be thinking, what a
And then
plain
they
looking
sit
sword.
down and they talk it out.
How could this
And that's what I want in a
ordinary
community.
sword
I want
possibly be
people
the
that can
legendary
actually
sword of courage?
be human
Don't
enough
feel
to make
disappointed
mistakes,
just
but
yet.
also be kind enough to
Think back on
apologize
what
with
you've
each
been
other.
through
That's
so
what I'm looking
far.
for. I don't mind if that community never makes me a
challenges you
Twitch
faced
partner
along the
or a
way.
YouTube whatever
ways
famous. I
under
don't want to be
your feet
famous.
felt so
I'm
high to
okay.
you.
I mean, I earn money working with numbers. I have 2 kids, a dog, a
Seemed ever
house,
so
a car.
far away.
I eat every day. I consider myself, you know, privileged.
You continued to climb
I'm
the
on
mountains
a lot of people that do
every
not have that
step of
every
the
day,
way,
right?
until you finally reached the
But
peak.
I like it. Like in my
Your
YouTube
courage
community,
has been
someone will
heard.
say, you know, my dog is at the bed. Please pray for my dog. And we go and pray for the dog.
Ordinary wooden
And
sword.
then the dog comes back and I
proof
ask
of your
Finjay, like,
courage.
Finjay, how's your dog? I got the great news. The dog is home. And then I ask him, like, what did the vet say? And he said, I don't want to talk about it, but he's home. And I said, you know, I feel so happy. And that's it.
Did it also appear
And
in
on the
other Wooly
conversation,
stories?
nobody pushes around, nobody asks anything. And I feel that that's what we need.
Anything
We need a
else?
healthy community.
Did the letter
I
mention
don't
any
want,
clues
and
about
I'm
the
gonna
next
repeat
relic?
this here, and I repeat it
We
once,
still
like
have
in
two to
that
go.
Instagram account that I have.
Yes.
I don't
It goes on
want
to say,
to have
"Oh, little warrior,
a community
your adventure doesn't
where
end here.
people are either treating each other
To have your wishes come true, courage
or
alone
where
is not
people
enough.
cannot be kind
need not
enough
look
to
far,
kind of
as
talk
the
about,
shield that symbolizes
because I mean a bunch of
faith is
come on,
buried
I mean you
right
grow up with
beneath
your brother or
very
your
feet.
sister and your parents and you still
In a
fight.
land covered in sand, treasures may lay.
It's like it's your family and you still have disagreement, right?
A land covered in sand.
Why does that happen? It's because all of us
I
are
know
different
just
and we're humans, we're not robots. So we are bound to make mistakes,
let's
to
go check it
one
out.
day be
Sounds
emotional.
like it'll be a treasure
And that's
hunt in the
fine.
sand.
What's important for me is like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you once because I want, you know, what am I supposed to do? Should I? Oh, I need to go down there. Head to the beach. With what beach? This is not a beach. Beaches are supposed to have like palm trees or something. Well, at least those are the beaches in my country.
Wind guide me.
So, at the end, that's what we want. And
We're here.
it's a little bit difficult to get it though. Having a healthy community requires the person that is building that community to understand that you're gonna have to do double the work that a person that doesn't mind how healthy their community is has to do.
Puts their will to the test.
Are there healthy communities out there? A bunch of them. The problem is that most of the time we just see the toxic ones.
Yin can go left.
So,
Encore will go right,
growing a
and you
thick
can take
skin
care of the
kind of
middle.
requires you to
If anyone
take
finds
the
anything
leadership and the mentorship
and we can take a
role.
look at it together.
Because you're the one that's gonna shape how your community looks. If you want a community that is kind, you have to exercise kindness. If you have a community that is, if you want a community that is patient, you need to be patient yourself. And it also takes time as well, because I mean, some of us are also dealing with shit that's going on in our lives, and
Not bad. This'll work.
so we cannot deal with the two things. the community building and also at the same time you're dealing with, you know, whatever personal struggles you have. That's why if one day, you know, I wake up and I'm not in the mood of streaming because I feel, you know, this is a day where I cannot mentor anybody. Today my patience is running low because Luna is human, you know.
I should bring it over to Encore.
Or today I don't feel that I can be supportive to people. That's totally, I mean, that's totally accepted because, I mean, we are all humans. That day I will not stream.
Way to go! I know who to call.
Give me
if
a
I
moment,
ever need
people.
to
I'll be
find
right back.
something. I'll go get Ying.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood. But look how well made it is! With the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff. Time for clues.
I
about
heard
the
like a
next
noise and I thought like one of my daughters had fell, but they are sleeping.
Hurry! Ying! What does it say?
So,
Okay.
growing a thick
Let's see here.
skin when it comes to social media and being out here doing whatever it is we're doing
Congratulations again
requires
to you,
is
my
not
little
something
warrior.
that everybody, it's not like I can give you a manual and tell you,
Although
you know,
the
you
bulk
need
of
to do
your
1
efforts
2
were
3
in vain,
because maybe you need to do
not
4
give
5
up
6
and
and I need to do
continued
0
searching.
1 2 and somebody else will do
The shield of
17
faith
18
is your
19 or
well-deserved
something
reward.
because all of us start at a different point in our lives.
Lost in the future,
I have
why not
lived a
take
bunch of
moment
things. I have gone to
and
therapy
ponder on the meaning of your journey.
and
The firm belief
and I
in our
already
hearts
went
shall
through the
guide us through
entire very
darkness
difficult
until we
process
reach the light
of dealing
hope.
with people on social media.
Now, I'm sure you're
But
wondering,
I believe
how can you
that,
find the wreath of hope?
I mean, at least that's what I think.
Bring with
maybe
you
it's not
your
true.
wishes
This is a
and
personal
proceed
point of view.
to the Garden of
80%,
Promise.
no,
The
maybe
garden?
70% of the
Garden of
issues that happen
Promise.
in a community is because there's a problem with communication.
Oh, I think I
I understand it's very difficult when you have a big community to kind of manage everybody. But I would say this, if you are someone that has a huge community, you need to start managing, mentoring that community, taking care of that community. And there's going to be one day when the community and the messages and everything is going to be so much that you will not be able to handle it. And at that point, you are going to have to ask yourself if maybe you want to hire someone to be your community manager. You know what? I think I should go to this waypoint. What is this cat here? What challenge? No, I don't want to start any challenge.
Huh?
Oh
I
my
heard something.
gosh. Did I have to kill that?
I can't believe this.
Gotta go fast.
Gosh. When did this happen? Why did I click on that?
I call the shots. Gotta go fast.
I still have to get going. I'm gonna fail. What challenge is this? Why did I click that cat? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this.
Gotta go fast. Huh? Huh.
Why am I doing that? I don't even know where am I anymore. Okay, let's go back. Nuna will remember not to touch the cat ever again.
Huh? I heard something. Yo, over here.
Okay, I don't want to talk to any of you. Don't look at me. Think of me as someone who's not even here. But what the hell, woman? I just want you to jump.
Safety measures.
I don't want to fight anybody. Listen to me. Why do they do that?
This is it. This place feels empty.
What do you mean there's nothing here? Where I'm watching enemies
It
anyways.
is now. But it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's.
The fact that it's raining is not a good
She
omen.
used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. Before she left,
So
she asked me to help look after it and said she'd come see it with me when she's back.
I would say we have to balance
watered them
our
every day,
desires
hoping they could bloom longer.
for recognition with what we
These
think is gonna be
flowers only
healthy in the
bloomed
long
for a
run.
short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life." I understood that, but it always
It's not
reminds
easy
me of
though.
my
You know,
promise to
it's not
Mom.
like an easy thing. It's not something you do.
I miss her so much.
And it's not something you test unless you are out there exposing
Now
yourself.
I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me.
I don't know, why are we
Using those
randomly
flowers.
having this very emotional moment in the middle of enemies?
Yang,
That is honestly
thank you.
driving me
Encore and
crazy.
Rover.
I cannot unseen
Actually,
it.
When I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The gateway of wishes doesn't exist. And I may never get to see her again. Talk to
Oh
her
my gosh, this is
and
terrible.
tell her how much I've grown. But Mom must have wanted to give me a surprise. To make me happy. I am happy.
What do you mean they're gonna make me
We
cry?
managed to find all the treasures she left behind together. I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then.
All I am thinking
Let's
is
call
that
it a
these
day
poor
right here.
kids living
There's
such
some
a
stuff I need
big
to wrap my
loss
head around, too.
so early in their lives.
I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right?
Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Wooly's adventure goes on. There's still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know. How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? You mean right here?
No, not right here. Like,
If you want to find out what happens to Team Wooly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square.
ah, she's so cute.
Okay then. I'll see you
Do
tomorrow.
you know what Encore just did with Jean? You know, and this is... I didn't know
tomorrow,
this
Ying.
story was going to be... Do you know what she just did? She realized Jean was sad and that was undergoing a very traumatic thing. I mean, Jean's mother had died. And she realized because Encore has gone through the same thing. So she realizes what Jean is going through, and she gave Jean a reason to leave. That's what she did when she said, you know what? The story does not end here. Do you want to listen to the end? That was a card that Encore pulled out of her sleeve. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So she gave Jean something to look forward to. And I think that is the beauty of these games. I mean, we play these games, the games are cool, you know, we collect the characters, but the stories kind of teach us so many things, right?
Do you think this is a good ending to the story? Yeah. After all, Ying didn't receive the wreath, and she didn't get to see her mother. Even though in the end, the little warrior did manage to collect all of the relics left by her, realizing her mother's intentions.
That is so beautiful.
But Encore still feels like something's missing. In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end? If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them.
Also, something beautiful that Encore is
There is no true
also
ending
doing
to
here.
Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map?
Why is it raining cats and dogs? I don't
Ying
remember
said she'd
training in
already
this
forgotten
game
what
ever.
most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map
Something else that
wasn't
Encore
for
is
the Woolly
doing
Warrior's sword.
is that she's using her skills, you know, whatever she has, to try to help Yin come out of, like, have her good ending. She is trying hard to offer a little bit of hope and a little bit of light for Yin in the midst of all the despair, you know, that little girl is going through.
But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Wanna guess how I found out? Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it. Because that play was a gift from my mom. Now time for a story from Encore.
Ah, now comes the sad part. Well, the sad part too.
In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather,
It's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in a theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real, and the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better.
The burden that she had to carry as a child.
But got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or at the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories,
Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends, friends that she can adventure together to find the Gateway of Wishes. Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all
This
her
is what I'm
stories
talking
to
about.
her mom.
This was the old Wuthering Waves writing,
how
the
well
amazing
she
old
did.
Wuthering Waves writing that I fell in love with.
That's why. Yeah, she said she had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true? In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy. It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination. And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending. Oh, Rover. Agreed. The story must have an ending. But what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life. In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But, the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly. That's for sure. We're a team together. We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Uncle remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it? You mean Verena? That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
Verena
raining.
loves flowers.
Oh
She's
my
a
gosh, that is so
flower's
good. Like
best
in real
friend.
life, not in the game.
Let's see if she has any ideas.
Threat detected. Converting energy. Deploying force field. Drive safe. Huh? 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 Huh?
Oh my gosh, I need to close my windows. Hold on.
Time to shake off the rust. Whew, good. Still got it. Yeah, right there. A little more drip. Perfect.
What was that animation though? Okay, I had to close my windows because it's raining pretty bad, but I'm happy that it's raining. Where do we have to go? Oh, over to Verena. Oh my gosh, it's to this place. If I'm not mistaken, there is like a mountain. Oh, yeah, but I had this waypoint.
Next stop, the horizon.
This reminds me when I started playing WoWa, like hanging around here in this area. I guess we met Camellia around here, if I'm not mistaken.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena! Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope? I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either.
According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts. The ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way. Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy. It can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and never wither. Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time.
You
That's
see,
a
I
bit
kind of
different.
remember it, that part of
Flowers made with
Camelia's
clay are just
story.
artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance. It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way. Feelings? Oh, I know! Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we could make one using our feelings. Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings. We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true. I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself. That's right! Let's find flowers that can express our feelings. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together, and maybe our wishes can come true. Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath.
I had to stop using Verena because she's a healer, and the more I used it, the more I used her, the more I died. It was crazy. Her gameplay and I did not go very well.
Just like Rover's.
This is lemongrass. That's not what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Have you found the flowers you want?
You feel lost with what, Playa?
Look how pink it is. You must have been in a really good mood when you picked this one.
And these? These are Encore's picks.
That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent?
Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny and...
Oh wait, it's not actually that you're confused. It's Silver Knight participating on the roleplay. Now I get it.
If we put them together, they can represent our whole team.
Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all together.
Oh, one more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the wreath?
Leave a spot?
It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Oh, she's so mindful of her friend Jean.
I'll take it from here.
Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the wreath is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story.
Frana Human loves Verena.
Afternoon.
And she tried explaining to me a bunch of times how to use her, but I never, ever understood how I was supposed to be doing that. Oh my gosh, I was able just to make 2 stories, but those 2 stories gave me like a bunch of...
Gotta go fast!
Oh, wait until... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I clicked the wrong thing. So what I have to do right now is do this and say go. Tomorrow at 1 a.m. I mean 1 p.m. Tomorrow, 13 hour. Head to the garden. Please let the waypoint be nearby. Oh, that garden. At least I killed the enemies. Oh my gosh.
Check this out. Huh? I heard something. Zip! Hut!
Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Oh, this is so pretty.
Rover, you're here!
The minute it starts raining, you know, when it's been raining for a little while, you can already feel the weather change so much. I love it so
Of course
much.
not. You're right on time. Encore has just set everything up.
Did I witness the
Cosmos and
quickest
Cloudy
love
helped me
in
set it up.
history of time?
Pretty impressive, don't you think? Cloudy says, right on! That's teamwork for ya! I know this is just a small stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it. She and I started the Woolly Warrior story after all. Besides, it'll be more fun this way. Encore wonders if Ying will show up today. We didn't really pinky promise.
By the way, remember that the Genshin live stream is happening on Friday, that we're having a watch party, but it's really early in the morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Sorry for the wait.
So I don't know if you guys are gonna be here. However, after the live stream is over, Genshin usually give us 3 codes that give us like 300 paraimogens, I think. So I'm gonna make sure to put that on the stream chat when we're done. But it will be good if you guys keep that in mind. In case you don't reach the stream, you can at least have the code available. Okay, sorry, I was drinking water. So, a few things. If anybody on the stream plays Infinity Nikki, I am going to be posting a link so you can exchange Infinity Nikki codes. I'm gonna post it on YouTube as well, but I'm gonna pin that message there. So you guys have access. One of the codes will give you 200 diamonds. The reds are, you know, the bubbles and blinks and threads that we also need on Nikki. So the website I just posted has codes for many of the gacha games that I play. And others that I don't play, but I know a bunch of people play, like Honkai Star Rail, etc. So I recommend if you can save that page, and it's gonna save you like a lot of trouble. I just log into every day, and I don't miss the codes for my games.
Thank you.
All right, now that Team Woolly's fully assembled, is everyone ready for the story?
Ready. At this stage.
This is the small stage Encore made for the play, where the warrior's adventure continues. Does anyone remember where we last left off?
Oh, I know. The Woolly Warrior was trying to find the 3 relics, but I'm not sure if she will find them or not.
Can you see how happy Jing arrived to this
Woolly Warrior sets out to find the 3 relics.
this play that Encore prepared for her?
She tries to climb to the top of the highest mountain with her trusty companions. With the mountain being so high up, the waves raging below them, she nearly falls several times, but her friends manage to keep her steady. In the end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see. She searches and searches, and all she can find are just some tiny shells. But with the help from her friends, the Shield of Faith is uncovered. Oh,
slowly, the wreath remains. Will she find it?
Unfortunately, no. After reaching the mythical sea of flowers, all the flowers have withered. No matter where she searches, the wreath of hope is nowhere to be found.
Just like us.
Yet, her companions want to finish this adventure for her. They gather flowers and weave their feelings into the shape of a crown. The pink flowers are meant to make her feel happy. The blue flowers are hopes that she will not be scared of any obstacles. This wreath brings together all the feelings and emotions of the companions during their adventure. Their gift to her.
And that is the moral of this story.
Her companions remark so. The wreath isn't fully completed. It's missing a very important flower. Ying, this wreath is missing the flower that represents your feelings and wishes.
My feelings. I know. It's missing an iris. I've always wanted Mom to see a garden full of blooming irises. But those irises have already withered.
What if we could find one?
Find one?
What if we could find an iris and the Gateway of Wishes? Will you want to continue on this adventure, Yin?
Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the Gateway of Wishes. It only exists in the story. In the story?
That's right! Because stories aren't just stories. When you believe in them, they'll really exist. Just like how it is now. With everyone's feelings combined into the wreath, it slowly turns into a door. A door that leads to the deepest parts of the Woolly Kingdom. Inside, the irises continue to bloom. So, do you believe in it and choose to continue this adventure?
I believe.
Great! Off we go!
Another sonosphere. Ah. Well, I know I procrastinated for quite a while to do these ones, but at least I'm done with them today. But back in the days, we would get so many asteroids from doing these companion stories.
Would you look at the sky? So this is the Woolly Kingdom.
Oh, I love the repetition. This is the Woolly Kingdom. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. It looks like there'll be more puzzles to solve and more monsters to and the door to make wishes should be in the deepest part. What are your orders, Captain?
Yes. I want to find the Gateway of Wishes and then see my mom again.
Let's get going.
Okay, people. Now.
How do we get across?
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across. Time for Encore's aerial recon!
There's a puzzle.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story.
It's open!
Great job, Rover. Let's go inside. An airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Are you sure I can fly? Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. I'll have to tell Mom about it's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
Wow! You solved it in one go?
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Oh, Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Leave me alone! There has to be more, right? Hi.
More puzzles here.
Those markings in the other room must be clues. Shall we go take a look?
Sounds like an
Okay,
airstream is here.
so
Let's head back and check it out.
I want to go back. What the heck?
Are we flying again?
Yay! Fly time!
Okay.
The wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
You know what? I think I forgot something
Time for
down
Encore's
here.
aerial recon!
Na, 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 na. Maybe I didn't have to do that though. Wow. I like the fact that Wuba takes care of us. Like, you have been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break.
Don't worry. Stuff like this happens all the time.
I mean, in
This
core,
means
I
the
am
story of
actually
the Woolly
worried,
Kingdom
but
is
thank you for
changing.
telling me
But
that this
that's not
happens all
enough
the
to
time.
beat the warriors.
Okay, people, let's go.
Oh. Finders keepers. Ah. There has to be more, right? Time for Encore's aerial recon.
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Deploying force field. Activating countermeasure. Feather drones.
Okay. I had totally forgotten how long these things were. Oh my gosh.
Oh. There has to be more, right? Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues?
You know, I don't like heights.
Time for Encore's aerial recon.
Yes, we made it, and Luna didn't fall.
We're almost there. After passing every trial set before him, the Flower of Hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind this door. Maybe this door leads to the Gateway of Wishes, where countless warriors once hoped to pass through to have their wishes come true. And now, the warriors will find out what kind of monsters or treasures are hidden behind the door. Is everyone ready?
Ready. I'll be able to see my mom soon.
Right. Through the door we go.
And Cory is so pretty. I mean, she's dealing with her own problems, like missing her mother and stuff. But she's finding the strength.
Out of nowhere, a group of Goldpuffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's no fear holding them back as they slice
What do
through
you
these
mean?
monsters with ease. The monsters strike, but our shield stands strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours. Whirling up! Smile!
Sparks, ignite the world. Crash now!
This has been one of the most beautiful stories I have done in Vulgar.
I want her to see it too. We should make our wish. Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, please let her see her mom, even if it's one last time.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true.
Oh, that is so pretty.
You can tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you.
Okay, here comes the part where we all cry.
Stories you need to
And it's
hear.
okay to cry.
Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. Well,
Finders keepers.
that was so pretty. They made me cry. I mean, I'm not afraid to say it. That was so beautiful. And this is why we play these games. I know that some of you like doing 2 million damage, but nothing compares to this.
And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true. Put in a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her all the stories and words she has always wanted to tell. But the warrior's journey won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one.
Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see her, and we talked so much.
And do you know what's beautiful? That in the midst of all this pain,
Missed her. How I found the treasures she left behind.
Encore was able to find a strength within her own pain to give a happy ending to this girl, and by helping this girl at the same time, she helped herself as well.
I want you to have this.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Yes. I know you still have more adventures ahead. So I'd like this wreath to keep you company.
I would love Kuro to take characters like this, like Jean, and grow them, and I don't know, give them a...
This is where we say goodbye.
Give them a mark and make them like a playable character.
Story with everyone.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? Because she has such a beautiful backstory.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story? Encore loves this.
Yeah, that
ending.
was a beautiful ending, Encore.
The
Beauty.
Woolly
Hi,
Warrior
Therapy,
finally
how are
fulfilled her
you?
wish
and she
I
got
was
to tell
crying
her
when you
mother
came in
all
because
her
of this story. That was so
stories
beautiful.
about the companion she got to meet. Who she went on adventures with, defeating all kinds of monsters that stood in their way. Their search for the sword and shield as a team, and how they put together the Reef of Hope. We've been to many places together, but there's so much more to go, and so many adventures and stories to write about. These stories are an extension of life. They are. Yeah, stories with happy endings. Mom said the same thing. Yeah, Encore had never thought of such an ending when telling the Woolly Warrior story in the past. I really enjoyed how it ended. The story of the Woolly Warrior's search for the relics is finished, and my vacation is about to end. It's time to head back to Black Shores. Well, we're kind of busy over there most of the year. No biggie. Even though this story is over, Encore will make sure to prepare a new adventure next time we meet. Let's be on the same team together, and you can still be the captain. Wanna do a pinky promise? I pinky promise that we'll write as many stories as we can together.
This was peak. I mean, nobody's gonna convince me this was peak. Let me tell you, I absolutely loved hold on a minute.
Look over here.
Okay, I really loved Cantarella story. I feel that Cantarella story was so very well written. I cried so much in that story. And I would say this got to be, along with Cantarella's, this got to be my favorite story. Okay, we can commemorate here. Hold on. We can take a picture and commemorate this. This deserves some commemoration because it is so good. Goodbye, Jay. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, okay, it's 11:21. I don't think I have time to do another quest. I still have a bunch of them. But what's important is that Jinjo is complete, you know, and I'm happy with that. So in my next Wuwa stream, we're gonna be targeting Rinasida. I have 12 quests pending on Rinasida. I don't have so many on Roya Frostlands because I have done a bunch. And then Huanlon, of course, is like the new area, and I haven't picked many of them over there. But here we have 12. And I think the first thing I will do on Rinasida is well, I was doing Cell Day Captain, if I'm not mistaken. No, these. Yeah, those are completed, the ones with the picture. So I'm gonna be doing this one, which is the story, the companion story for Russia. That's what we're gonna be doing next. But I guess I'm done for today. It was fun. I completed this area and I'm very happy for that. What is this birthday cake? Oh, this is a QB thing. I still have to, you know what? I have to come back flying around here and to Desert Rock Highland and Northern Barren and kind of explore those areas. Like, I should come to places like this and then use the flying ability. H. I can be here. I don't think I even remember how to use the flying ability.
The horizon.
Oh my gosh. It's like... maybe I have quests pending. Around here. I need to do this. You see, there is a chest down there. Probably it requires fighting.
Huh? I heard something.
Assuming master control. Locked in.
All baddies will burn at your command. Meltdown! Starfall! Ignite arc! Eclipse! Heroes on! Lights up!
Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong thing.
I'm faster in my mech, you know?
So I have to do stuff like this. I'm quite sure there are many chests because back at that time, I didn't put too much effort into exploring. So I'm quite sure there are
Don't mind
many
if I
things
take
laying
these?
around that Nuna has not picked up. Not to mention that
Roving among the stars.
back in those days also, when I came back to Wuthering Waves, it was because I'm gonna be honest, I saw this streamer called Ivory Torian playing, because I felt this area was so depressive, like it was very depressing, and
You can count on me.
I kind of saw Ivory playing Wuthering Waves, and he had so much fun, and I said, you know what? He was also doing a part of the story in which there was...
Lasers charged.
Okay, here we are. Where the area was not so depressing, and I feel that made me come to the game and have fun here again. So I came back, but when I came to the game again, Rinasira was already out. So I kinda did a speed run through a few regions, and wait a minute. Did I saw something down there? No, I didn't. Here, maybe?
Safety measures. Check.
What the heck was that, people? Shoot. Guys, have any idea what was that? Well, this is not the moment to investigate though, but I need to come back here. Let us switch maps. We are going to stay tonight on Jinzhou. It's been a while, right? And I'm gonna stay here. Okay, people, so those of you on Twitch, we are about to raid. Let me check if who's online. If you have enough channel points, you can always drive the raid train. There is a channel point called Drive the Raid Train. It's going to request that you share with us the name of the person you want us to raid. So we can do that. And if not, Nuna will drive the raid train herself. So no need to worry. Whatever it is, we're raiding. For those of you on YouTube, there's no rating on YouTube, so that means the stream is about to end. I'm gonna see everyone tomorrow for some co-working in the morning. Remember that tomorrow we're gonna be doing Cookie Run Kingdom, so don't forget about that at night. And then on Friday we have the live stream of Genshin, and we're gonna have do some gaming starting very early in the morning. Drops were enabled on this stream, so if you have been watching, make sure to check your drops because you probably got drops for Wuthering Wives. And let me see who we will be raiding. Oh my gosh, an ad break is coming, but I'm gonna try to delay that as much as possible so we can actually raid. Okay, I know where we're going now. Since nobody exchanged the channel point, we are going to be raiding Okay, we're gonna be raiding Tanuki TV. The raid message is being crafted, and the raid message says, Ribbit, from bikes to tactics at Tanuki TV. You can copy the raid message, but you don't have to copy the raid message if you don't want to. Remember, in Nuna doesn't mind backseating gaming, and Nuna doesn't mind spoilers when she's gaming. I feel very comfortable with those. However, many streamers don't like that. So make sure to read whatever channel rule there is, and let's try to respect that. Also, please, when you show up to a stream, if you know the game, if you have played the game and you're up to date, do not jump right away to talk about the content. First, I don't know, measure a little bit the temperature of the chat, see what's allowed and what's not before you jump into sharing anything. Remember that when you're part of a community, especially here on Twitch, and we raid together, you cannot represent yourself, but at the same time, you are part of a community and you represent that community. So let us be nice.
There.
And let us raid Tanuki TV. For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging around with me tonight. Thank you so much, Mel, for doing the mod on YouTube. Thank you, Jay, Lila. Thank you so much, Wallet. Thank you so much, Playa. And thanks you, Mel, for like hanging around, doing the stream chat. So fun. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you. Kisses for the conversation, for the love, for putting up with all my craziness and all my japping. You guys are the best. I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. Take great care of yourselves. Sleep tight. Remember that, as we always say here, nobody can occupy the place that you have in the world. It's only yours. So make sure to stay put. Here, we need you. And always, you can feel at home on the stream, flow like a river, and remember, please, that you matter more than sometimes we think we do. Kisses for everybody. Bye-bye. Good night. Sleep tight. I mean, if you're in the morning time zone, bye. Have a great day.
Recharge complete.